It is time. It is time. It is time for some Picotron. How's everybody doing? Bretsky in the chat. My man. The legend. Hey, Notester. Yeah, I haven't been doing Picotron stuff in a while. There has been a new update and everything. It's crazy, dudes. Spoo streams. And of course, the humble worksy. Let me see. I have to get my ducks in a row here because there's gonna be. I received some music by Light Hex. I need to remember the name. I'm bad at remembering names. And they sent me some really cool links. It's not the Tetris music that you think it is. And also, I don't know how that works. I don't know how to get the music in. Because previously I was just like copying the music in, like copy and paste. But actually, because it's a file, right? I want to use that file. And I don't know how that works. And we're gonna figure this out. Hey ballers. All right, let's close all those stuff. All right. So I have my fallback plan. The fallback plan. The fallback plan is this. You use this to convert MIDI to SFX, but maybe there's some other way. All right. Oh, by the way, I also wanted to. For some reason, the one. Hey, Urban Elf. Good evening, everybody. The cursed button. I don't have any screensavers for now. Okay, so if we run this, we have Tetris. Ah, perfect. Oh, I kind of like the sound effect though. Yeah, my internet connection is currently a little bit crappy. I'm sorry about that. There is just like literally nothing I can do about it. I will try to maybe upload a VOD afterwards. I'm sorry about that. But it should stabilize. Like it should stabilize eventually. Yeah, we're dropping flame. We're dropping flames currently. Now we should be fine. I set it to some kind of. It looks green now. And the dropped frames percentage is going down. This is good stuff. Do we have a to-do? Ah, oh, super good. We have names here. Pretty start screen. It's maybe something that we want to do. Oh man, it's yellow again. I hate that. You want to stream. You make the plans all day, right? And then you sit down, everything is great, and then something like this happens. I'm sure my internet can outcrap yours. Challenge accepted. Can we figure out the layer stuff? Can we figure out? Okay, just get the music in there. How gets this music? Because we have this here, right? This is this SFX, this thing, right? You can also open a file. Okay, so I'm thinking like this. Here's my thonk, my local thonk. Drive lock. Okay, so this is the Tetrising is the thing I got from LightHex. And so technically, right, we put it in RAM and we put it in card, and SFX, right, we put it in here. Oh, copy and paste works. It didn't work previously. Damn, son. Okay, so this is the we copied it in there now. Let's save this. Okay, and then let's open file. It worked. Okay, let me pause the background music because we're gonna hear some music now. Tetrising or Tetrising? So that's the idea. It's quite a composition. It's kind of crazy that we have so many channels now. There's just a lot of sound effects in here that I'm worried that might get confused for like sound effects, for actual sound effects. It's such a long composition too. It's so crazy that we have so much room to work with now. So this is apparently a adaptation of a different type of Tetris. Which Tetris did they choose? Tetris the Absolute Grandmaster 2. Okay, so how does it look like when we're looping? People are really enjoying this Tetris. The Grandmaster. Okay, so let's see how that loop works. Oh yeah, that's a nice loop. Okay, good. Okay, but the problem is, how do I load this? How do I load this as the because now we have the oh well, I changed the size of the window. Oh no, let's save. Need to restart Pico 8. That happens all the time. I change the size of the window and oh no, not Pico 8. Not this time around. There we go. But yeah, how do we set the sound effect? Just Tetris. Is it open still? Yeah, okay, it's open. It's good. So let me pull up the manual. Picotron manual. Let me show you. Let me show what I'm working with here. Yo, I'm working here. Okay. Like this. Boom. Right. Well, that is. Let me get the Twitch window out so I can still see the chat. I don't see the chat like this. Let's put it like this. Okay. Picotron user manual. Right. So. Sound effects editor, instrument editor. Okay, Picotron has a specialized audio component called blah 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 to use to generate all sound. It takes a block of RAM as input containing the instrument trackpad and definition. The SFX file format is simply a 256K memory dump of that section of RAM starting at. Got it. Okay, so we need to get that bad boy into Picotron. And boring Lua. What is boring Lua? Okay, main Lua. How sound work, and then 256K is no. What is it? K? Yeah, it's 256K dump into blah. Okay. Okay, this explains the instrument editor for our. Do we have some code examples? How to load a file? No. But I've seen code examples in different sections. By the way, Zep, if you're watching this, don't leave a man hanging like this. Just put a code snippet to tell us how to load something into memory here. I know you know how that works, and it's easy for you, but it's difficult for me right now. But I've seen this in map or graphics editor. Let's see, graphics editor. No, that's not the right one. GFX editor, yeah, that's the one. Oh no, it's very short. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's external editor stuff. Okay, let's see. Very excited for you to get into some Picotron content. It's like an unbound Pico 8. Yeah. I'm preparing a video also about different types of unbound Pico 8. So don't you worry. You will be feasting in December if you're interested in unbounded Pico 8 stuff. Also, I'm thinking about maybe porting the shmup that I'm working on, or porting that to Picotron as well. This sound is really the thing that really bogs things down, I think. Because the sound is just so different in Picotron. It's difficult to just do like copy and paste stuff over. Everything else copies over, but the sound is just like API memory. Let's try this. Wavetable. I think we need to do like a mem copy thing. Oh yeah, maybe like this. Yeah, that was something like this. User data. Or pods. This user data stuff is really crazy, by the way, just saying. That stuff is just like insane. No, copy local data matrices. What about adding graphics? Oh yeah, the map works the same way. Okay. Map files can be also loaded directly as table or each layer is user data. I think this is it. I think this is it. You have to fetch it first. So let's see. Let's try that. Music. We're gonna fetch it and so that is card sfx tetrising.sfx sfx tetrising. Yo, Washno brother. Okay. Yeah. This is still the Tetris stuff. I'm trying to get the sound in. Okay, it didn't crash, so I'm getting whatever I can. And then what? How do we map it to? How do you put it into memory? Customizing machine data. I'm not interested in that right now. Picotron Lua. There was memory, but I don't know. Didn't say how to load stuff. So these are editors. Okay, let's go to graphics then. Okay. SSBR. Film. Okay. Okay, and just this, that's something that you have to poke. Masks. Something that's been poked. Oh, there we go. That's the one. See, this is Zap. This is something that needs to be like at the beginning of every section. Just I want to see how to load a thing into a thing. Don't leave me hanging, man. Yeah. So you need to use the memmap function. Let's go back. Can't be that such a vital thing is being so. Oh, 1 sec. It's memmapping that's not in the user manual. What? It's not in user manual? I mean, it is there. It's just like not really well explained. Let me see. Let me paste it in. I'm going to search for memmap. Memmap. It tells you when you do the working map. It does it when you do. Mentioned it briefly in user data. Oh, user data memory functions. That's where it does. Maps the contents of an integer type user data to RAM. Addresses starting user data does not need to be sized to fit. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't. It just doesn't cover it. It's just like you have to figure it out. This is something that is really bogging down work with Picotron right now. It's just like. It's just. There's just like you have to guess so much. And there's just so much to know, right? Okay, so this should work, right? Okay, this worked. The only problem right now is we're triggering the wrong sound effects. So which sound effect should be here? I don't know what sound effect. The problem is now we now no longer have the old sound effect. We no longer have this. That was the old sound effect. Oh, but these are not bad sound effects. Okay, so sound effect 0 is move SFX. I'm not even know if, and this one is the turn sound effects. That was sound effect number 1. Also this as well. And then soft, this is soft drop. We're not doing any sound effect here. Here is drop sound effect, I think. And then, yeah. And this is clear sound effect. Yeah, it's getting better. I'm not complaining that it's not like a, obviously it's not like a forever issue. Clear sound effect. And there's a lot of stuff in there actually that, like, if you take your time reading through the manual, there you'll find a lot of really interesting things. It's just, you have to like tease it out a little bit. Okay, we got it. Now, do we have music? Yeah. I think it's just like this, right? So start game. And then music 0, right? Is it the pattern? Is it starting at 0 or 1? It's starting at 0, okay. Hey, everybody. Okay, good. So this works. Now let me see. There's some little tidbits of musical. No. These are all, everything's, or this. Oh, it's sound effects. Weird chord. Weird chord. Oh, very descriptive. Donk. Pew, pew. Yeah, I think it's taken directly from this. Let me see. Where's my face? There's my face. It's from this. That outline is pretty cool. They have an interesting thing here where there's a different jingle for every new. Oh, I kind of like how the juice on clearing this stuff is pretty good. But man, this is very soft music compared to the sound effects, and I'm not sure. Can you change the volume of a music that is being played? That's something that I was missing from Pico 8. I want to play music, but I maybe just want to turn down the volume on the entire music loop. Let me see. Okay, music. Play music starting from pattern N. Fade length. You can only fade. You cannot like. No. Oh, but you can play an individual note. This is an interesting note. Pitch instrument. This provides low-level control over the state of a channel. It is useful in a more niche situation like audio authoring tools and size code. Internally, this is what you use to play each row. Okay. Mixer state. Oh. Oh! Huh. There is a mixer, but you can only get the state. How do you set? How can I like turn down the volume on a channel? Is that how that works? You can do an SFX. No, doesn't seem like it. It seems like it would be a really great feature to have, to be just able to say like, okay, this music is a little bit too loud. I want to turn down the entire music without having to go through every single pattern and turning down the music on the volume on every single pattern. I would expect that from Pico 8 because Pico 8 is very lo-fi, but with Picotron I would love to have this kind of control. Yeah, also ducking music would be also very good. That's true. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, good. So let's make some sound effects, shall we? So wait, that's the wrong one. Let's just start here, but at 32, so we still have some room to grow. So okay. Click. I think this is moving around, right? So let's try this. Let's just put this. That's 13, right? Oh wait, right. This is so weird. Why is it continue playing? That's so weird. Shouldn't it stop? Do I have to set the length? Yeah. I feel like Pico 8 does that by default. Okay, so let's try that. SFX 32. Although I'm not sure, honestly, if that was what the original looks like, because it seems like. I mean, it's too bad that that the gameplay that I have here is like some kind of crazy speed gameplay. You can find like a normal person playing this game. when you look it up, it's everything is just like high scores. Okay, here's some stuff. How does it sound? Okay, that's no. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. So that's the drop sound effect, actually. So, like this. Let's try that. I mean, that does sound nice. But not having it visual is not good. The sound to the clear visual is not good. All right, so let's see. What else do we need? Now 33 is going to be, but it's weird that this is called click and this is called drop. You know what I'm saying? What does drop sound? Okay. Do we have to play both at the same time? I don't understand. Okay, you know what? I like drop 2 for better. Those two sound exactly the same to me, but I'm gonna keep the second one. How do I? Okay, now it's selected, right? So I just like do like this. Okay. And then here, I'm just gonna do this. That's not a great sound effect for clearing. I know that it is authentic, but I don't know. I feel original sounds better. Oh wait, was that maybe the click was for turning? The person who plays this is playing so bad they'd never turn. Oh wow, there's just no sound effect when you turn? What is this game? I don't know. When it comes to sound effect, maybe this is the wrong game to copy. That's weird. That's weird. I feel like you should always have audible feedback. All right. Now this is Pod Race. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Game Boy one is the one that I have like experiences with, and that's definitely has lots of sound effects. That was the one that I would have been. So, all right. So this is the drop sound effect, and like this would be then the sound effect 33. That would be this one, right? Like this. Let's try that. Just feels a little bit juiceless. Doesn't quite fit the animation. Oh wait, I know what the problem is. Because it has like this. Okay, I get it. Okay, so we're gonna get this out. I mean, because there's like a drop sound effect, and we want to do that. How are we doing this? Soft drop delay. I haven't been doing this in a while. Okay, so if there's a flash count, then we do this, right? And where's the flash count? What? Uppercase sensitive. Okay, and then you execute clear. Execute clear. Okay. Then we're gonna do sound effect 33. That is this one, right? Okay, let's try that. Just like a little bit too soft. That's also not great. That's not great. None of this is great. It's just completely is being drowned by the music. That's the problem. Like now the music is way too loud. And so the sound effects, they're just like, especially if it's like a low sound effect like this, is just completely drowned out by the music. Tough. Because the music is really nice. Like this is nice for maybe moving around. That's the kind of like, right? Or maybe turning. This is not a drop sound effect. That's just like way too soft for a drop sound effect. So how about we reuse the sound effects from, but now we have the problem that we, like, if you load in a sound file, you have to load everything from that. So now you have to merge those two somehow. Dude. How does that work? Can I copy an instrument from one to another? Nope. Seriously, I cannot copy an instrument over? Nope. How do I merge two sound files? This is how? You're pasting in the sound effect, but I clicked on an instrument. This is the instrument. I'm clicking on an instrument. How do I have to click on something to select the instrument? Oh, now it says copy to one instrument. Okay. Wait, which one was it? This was instrument number 3. Nope, could not find note data or sound effect to paste. Or do I have to? Ah, got it. I have to be in the instrument mode on the other side as well. It's like here. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, and then let's copy these guys out. And let's paste them in here. Let's paste them in here, so bam. Okay, that works, nice. Okay, and then this is so stupid that we have to do it manually. Like, it would be nice if we could just like say like, okay. Hey Christian, I hope you're having an awesome day. It's been a while since you have seen stream. Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that. We really wanted to keep working on Picotron, but I had like the presentation about Picotron. Afterwards, stuff happened, and it was like, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're pointing to the wrong instruments, and it's nice that we can have multiple sound effects now, like multiple sound effect banks, so to speak. But the problem I quite often have in game development is that I send off a file to my musician, and the musicians will be working on their music, and they will be sending files with the music, right? But in the meantime, I will be working on the sound effects, and there seems to be no good way to merge the two. And that means that while we have all the room to make really amazing music, it's still really annoying to do these kinds of operations where sound effects were, sound files or sound data from two different sources are merged into one. I thought you could quickly address both of them, but I guess you could like quickly remap it, right? But like the music is constantly playing, right? So if you remap it to the other one, you can try this. Let's see if this works. How quickly does that work? Like this. 0 to SFX. So let's. It's gonna be stupid. Does that work? Nope. Nope. It's weird. It always restarts. Huh. Yeah, the music restarts. Yeah, that's weird. It plays the wrong sound effect. But I mem map it over. What if I don't do mem map it back? Nope. You just cannot change it afterwards? How does that work? Okay, what if we do it like this? Oh, unmapping music, yeah. Okay. How does that unmapping work? Unmap. Unmap user data from RAM. But it says here unmap is needed only in order for user data to be garbage collected. I don't know. Okay, map the contents of an integer type user data to RAM. Okay. That sounds to me like you just like take whatever you had and you dump it in there. Why do I have to unmap this, right? But we're gonna try unmap. We're gonna see how that works. Also, that's also annoying that you cannot just copy the name. Okay, so let's try this. So we unmap it and then we map the other one in, right? Just straight up doesn't work. It's crazy. It's just like not the behavior I would expect. It's just like, so you just cannot swap them out at all? Is that the idea? Like you put it in once and then that's it? That you have to keep it like this? How does that work? So this gets called an update function when I press the button. And this is in init. Where do we have music? There we go. Start game. Then also only once. You've seen it swarm dynamically, okay? But how? Okay, what if we don't have the... if we're not playing any music? Maybe, I think I have the inkling that the music is somehow messing things up. Let's just not play any music. Yeah, see? The music just messes everything up. Because I'm constantly playing music in the background, and that music is kind of like loaded into the system. It's constantly being processed. So when you rip out the entire music that is being played right now and you replace it with a completely different set of music instructions, there's maybe some things left in the buffer or something, and that puts us back. Is how I explain it to me. Yeah, but mem copy from where to where? And also I don't think that will work, because I think that will just like, again, kill the music. Either it will kill the music or it kills the sound effects, right? So I do need to merge everything into one sound file, which again, that's just not great. That's just not great, but we can do this. So that is 0, 0. 0, 0 is my instrument, so that is 18. It's just like for production purposes, it's just really annoying, and I would love to have better tools. What the heck? What happened here? I just want to have 18. And I don't want... What? Delete this. I don't want this. Ah! Why does it delete both? Okay. Empty RAM with a SFX ND. What? I don't understand. Okay, and this is going to be... Also, all of these are going to be 18. See, why does it jump into the next line? Or maybe that's the way you're supposed to operate? Okay, we changed everything to 18 now. Yeah, that sounds good. But look how soft these sound effects are. And the music is just so loud. Ah, man, this music stuff is still a little bit janky. 0, 2. It's just like if I think about all the stuff I need to do to make the music and sound effects align, it's just like, I'd rather not. So this noise 2. Really? Is it noise 2? No. It is noise 2. No, wait. Noise 2. No, it is. Okay. So noise 2 is 1A. 1A. Good. Now this is sound effect number 3. That's whoop. And again, in Pico 8, I could just, maybe I can still do this, just select all of this and control click on a sound effect. Does not do that. Or just like, nope. Nope. Man. There's just like starting from scratch on such a tool that is so refined as Pico 8 is just like there's so many foundational things that are missing. Okay. And again, sound effects weren't very comfortable with Pico 8 anyway. Chris Corsi one. There are sections of RAM nothing important. You can map the SFX in those sections. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you can post me some example code where that works, I would happy to try it out. But I don't know. It seems like because like it does the same thing, right? Like it just like maps RAM from one space to another. But the problem is like there's music running off a portion of the RAM. So if I throw everything out from that portion where the music is currently running and put in some completely different set of instructions in that RAM while the music is operating on that RAM, then obviously that doesn't work. Because there's like maybe something in the music buffer or something that still lingers and so forth. So that's why it does work if there's no music running. That's fine, but that's not what I want. I want the music from one file to be running while sound effects from different things are playing, and I don't think that's possible with this setup because the entire music section is being always replaced. Oh Jesus! Period for erasing? Damn. Yeah, but color maps are different, right? That's a different thing. This is also 0, 4. No, this is what for 0, 4. There is no 4 sound effect. That's so odd. So I'm just using an empty sound effect. Let me rename this. Okay. So 1C for this one. I probably won't use this, but I will use this. What is this? 6? Slide, whatever. I'm just gonna call it slide. Ah, there we go. So this is 1D. It would be great. I think it would already be such a huge improvement if there would be 2 banks, right? So I can just like have sound effects and music switched. So I can have something always running and then maybe switching in sound effects and so forth. I think that would be better architecture than just replacing all of the sound effects. Or if the sound editor was better at merging files. But I don't know. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that a musician can work on their file and that is going to be the music. And then somebody else can work on the sound effects and that's going to be their file. And those 2 files are just the separate things. And then somehow in the code, stuff comes together. Oh, that's great. Sound effects as an editor has a bug with pasting where you can write invalid data to the beginning of the pattern and would completely break that sound effects won't play. That's great. Oh, love it. How do I trigger that sound effect? That bug, I mean. Is that that sound effect? It seems so soft. Oh, that's the right one. Okay, so I think we got this now. The sound effects are back, so we can now clear this. And let me see where are the sound effects. So we are starting at 40. Just moving around, right? But it's going to be so soft compared to the music. Ah, nightmare scenario. Yeah, this is trash. We won't hear a single thing. I can already tell. Yeah. The music's playing, the sound effect is playing, just don't hear jack. And now what? I have to make it really loud? How do I do this? I have to make it really loud. It's moving. Even now it's not that loud. Completely drowned out. So now I would want to like lower the volume of the music, but now how do I do that? There's no way, right? Oh wait, oh I changed the sound of, oh it changed in the wrong file. I have to change it here. Maybe now we can hear after all. That was a cool tip with a dot. Oh, hear it a little bit. Okay, that's going to be a weird combination of different styles. Okay, so this is which one? This is turning. That's 41. Okay, that's not bad, but I want it to be louder. Okay, now this. Again, louder. Maximum volume. Whoa, you can go past? You can make it louder than... That's so weird. Oh, no. Yeah, you can make it louder. Like this is 40, but you can make it louder still. It's like it goes up to 11. That's odd. I kind of want to see it so I can want to manipulate it. That's so... Oh, man. Oh, right. So that's dropping, right? So that's 42. And then this is going to be the clear sound effect. That's going to be just cleared. Equals 4 is 44 or 43. Like this. Let's try this. It's too soft. And again, I think I would love to like, this goes up to 11. Blender 3D uses the technique to dynamically change a color map. Okay, yeah, sure. I have no idea to work. It seems that the current approach is to use channels for this instead of separate files, but definitely having banks, you can load separate files in the future is the way to go. A right approach is similar to sprite map indexing, where sequential files are accessed with an added index. Oof. You can change it numerically. Oh, you mean like go through the how do you mean you can change numerically? What can I change numerically? Oh, you mean the volume? Okay, let me see. Let me boot it. You mean the volume on the entire music? Oh yeah, no, sure, but I want to that like that's the thing that I'm struggling with right now. I like the music, the entire music, entire game is too loud, and I would love to have some kind of function to be like, okay, at least to say like this channel is playing at this volume, you know. This channel, play everything on this channel at 40% volume or something, you know. It feels too loud, man. It just feels too loud. Of the instruments, yeah, I guess. But look how many instruments we have. Still talking about 17 instruments. Do they have different volumes? They don't. Oh, this one is a little bit softer. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh no, this one is higher. Oh. Because the thing, like, once I start tweaking the volume, I want to maybe put it up again, and then I will completely mess up the. Oh, this one is 64, and then it's also mapped to an envelope as well. Oh, Jesus Christ, kill me now. The making the sound effects louder. That's probably easier, right? Okay, so let's try that. 64. Oh, what was that? Yeah, it's clipping. I hate music stuff because I'm not good at it, and it always feels like I have no control over this stuff, and it's always. I hear what's wrong, but I know how to fix it. This is also something that infuriates me when I'm playing games, other people's games. Quite often the mixing is just horrible. And maybe it's my TV or something, but it's just like always I always have to boost the cutscene volumes because the music is overpowering or what the people say. I don't understand what is everybody saying. It's always just like clippy nasty. Oh, that's 32. Yeah. Yeah, and like I feel like, do we have any information about how to manipulate the music data? So I can like maybe use a program to loop through all of the sound effects and sound effects editor, but I don't want a sound editor. I want to. Instrument notes. No, that's not the thing that I want. API reference, there we go. There is go music. So we have fading. So you can make, so internally you can fade, right? It just doesn't expose that to you. This provides low level control of the state of a channel. Internally, this is what you, okay, but that doesn't seem like it's channel. Yeah, man, dude. To kill all channels, note this. Okay. Channel pitch, instrument index. Channel volume. Okay, let's try that. Now, so which channels are we playing this music on? I don't even know if that's the music that actually it ends up being at, but whatever. So it's channel 0, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 0 to 6. Wait, no. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are the sound effects. Okay. So does that work? Just like, but it seems like it's playing a note. That doesn't seem like it's changing the channel. That's why I'm so confused that it says note. But okay, pitch. Okay, the default is 48. No, that does play a note, right? That just plays a note. That doesn't control the channel. Why does it say it controls the channel? That doesn't control the channel. It plays a note. Oh, wow. Default is 64, so let's go 8. But okay, how do I say, okay, the effect? Okay, so 0. Oh. 0, 0. In the channel. Okay, so we wanted this on the first 6 channels, right? Like this. Yeah, I think so too. I don't think that's the way to do this. It's just like not labeled correctly in the manual. It doesn't control the channel, it plays a note. It plays a note on a channel. That's not channel control. Yeah, it's the same. But that's weird. That note. That's what throws me in for a loop. This kills all channels. How does that work? How? What? What? How? This is so confusing. So does it play a note or does not play a note? See, this is great because you can see like the channel volume here on this, but that's like something that you can just read out. That's just querying a mixer state. I want to change the mixer state. It's weird that note will kill all of the channels. That's just weird. It doesn't seem like it should be happening, but okay. Okay. Yeah, man, it doesn't say anything about how to modify the sound effect data. It tells you how to play a sound effect, but it doesn't say you how to modify them. Yeah, definitely. The retrick option keeps it from playing a new note. So it's just like playing an empty note and retriggers it. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Is that how it works? I mean, I will complain to Zep and message him for sure. It's just like, it seems like the sound effect editor can do a lot, but the things it can do is like, it's not the thing I want it to do. It doesn't solve the basic usability of especially, I think, especially once it gets bigger, when there's like big compositions, then I really need to have like this top level control over stuff. So I want to be able to control like a mixer, right? So I can turn down the volume on the music or something, you know, and merge music data from different sources. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Let's just run it without the music for now. Until we, there is obviously a way here. something we could do is we could reverse engineer the sound editor and figure out how the sound editor sets the volume level of each individual note in the patterns, and then loop through all of the patterns of the music, and then tweak the volume level of each individual pattern. Yeah, that's a homemade mixer. See, because this sounds nice. This sounds very retro. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are experts out there. And honestly, I wouldn't mind doing a deep dive here, but I think there's like, we have such bigger fish to fry. So we need a pretty start screen. The thing is with a pretty start screen is that's something I would have to do like in Sprite. Score level display. Let's deal with that. Nice to have. We have music kind of. Fix music volume. We did that. I think we know how to get the map as an object. Oh, layers. Why do we want to have layers? Oh, yeah. I want to have like cool effect. Where this blue stuff is, I want to maybe have some other stuff, like maybe like a scrolling background. Oh man, we have to do that later on. So let's put it on the cool scrolling pattern in the background. Let us do the boring stuff. Let us do the score level display. Oh yeah, I also have it here, level background. So let's do this. So there's a high score, right? Are we painting the score? The score is not getting better. It says 0, but maybe that's a high score, right? Oh man, it's just so, Tetris is just so good. It's too good. So what are we drawing there in the corner? Is that the score? Because we have the high score, right? I think we never saved the high score. Draw game. Print high score. Yeah. Let's just debug. Okay. UI. So what are we going to print in the UI? What does the Tetris look like on the NES? Or actually, let's look at the Tetris master thing. What they show? Let's compare the different Tetris versions. Okay, so they have here a score, a level. Score and level, okay. And then NES Tetris, they also have like a box like this. They have a top, they have a high score as well. Okay. They have a line display as well. Does that go down? No, that goes up, right? Yeah, that goes up. Okay. Oh, I think this shows you how many lines you have to clear to get to the next level, right? Yeah. So here, yeah. Wait, why don't the lines go up? Oh, it's how many pieces you have to drop, right? So you have to drop 100 pieces and then the level goes up. Yeah, I want to see what happens when the level goes up. Okay. Next level is just 200. Okay. But it doesn't actually say the level number. By the way, what's the 7 up there? What's that? Oops. What's the 7? Starts with 9. Oh, it just goes down. Oh, that's the level. Okay, got it. So it starts with level 9 and then goes down to 1 and then turns into S. Weird. I'm not going to do that. Let's just print some stuff. I mean, it's a that music is pretty quite a bop. Do we already know how custom fonts work? It seems like that would be a cool use for a custom font. There we go. Is that also some? Oh man, I have to basically always open the Picotron manual. I don't think we had that, right? I see some people use the Pico 8 stuff. Font. Okay. Primary ASCII font. Oh, yeah, you can fetch. Man, you always have to look for the stuff. Look at this. Here's how you fetch. Why is it colon poke? That's weird. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be a method to poke whatever you fetch into. Okay, so you can poke. Oh yeah, that's a method. Okay, so you can poke user data into place. Okay, that's good. And this loads 400. I mean, that's a really great. That's a really great snippet to include in the sound effects section, not in the user data section. You always have to look for it. Okay, so this would allow me to load instruments. So this is how you could maybe use this code to merge instruments. But will that? Oh, that's just instruments. That's not sound effects. That will just merge instruments. It would be great to have like a layout, how how that sound effect section is constructed, because that would allow me to use code to merge two sound effect files, maybe dynamically. So that's interesting. The poke, I like that. Let's try that. How does that work? So you just go. You don't even need that little object here. You can just go fetch this, and then code. Oh wait, let me keep the old style around. Oh right, you don't even have to mem map this. You just poke it in there. Because right now we're mem mapping it, and mem mapping is different than poking, right? Because poking is just you take whatever was in there and write it into the memory. But mem mapping means that you map an area of the memory to a user object. That's different. So maybe that was the problem. Maybe you have to poke it. No. Let's try this. So sound fetch. Okay, let's go like this. We want to have this after all. And then here, we're just gonna go poke. Oh no, colon poke. This, right? This is how we write the stuff in there. Okay, so let's see if that works. Nope. Because we're using sound, we need to use music. Okay. So this basically did the same thing as memmap, but the relationship here, the memmap establishes a relationship. It binds a sound effect to an area in the music, where in the memory, whereas the poking just writes. And so let's do the test that we were just talking about earlier. Because maybe I was wrong after all. Like this, right? Which sound effect is it? The sound. Okay. No, exactly the same result. Oh no, wait. Well, we don't hear the music now. Interesting, huh? Oh yeah, makes sense. Wait. Oh yeah, no. We didn't, we heard the music, but I think that was, wait, why did we hear the music? No, we don't hear the music. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So easy to get it completely wrapped up. Okay, so let's draw the score. Do we have a score? Are we getting a score? We have high score. Are we getting a score for clearing stuff? No, okay. And then let's do one. So we print the score 40. I don't know how tall the letters are. Let's go 32, 7, and this one could be also a little bit darker, so like 6, 5. That's better. Actually, let's use the most amazing color. Would love to have the different color. Let's color this one. This one, right? 13. 13 for this. Yes, a lot better. But this needs to be 44. Okay. Maybe even 36. Yeah, maybe a little better. I want maybe have it big. Let me. Okay, how does scoring work in Tetris? There we go. It depends on the level. Mmap and poke do the same thing. It's just a matter of how you want it to put it in memory. Yeah, mmap goes both ways. Yeah. Yeah, and that's really cool because there's like really cool functions to manipulate memmap. And so, for example, you could memmap the screen to a user data object and then do really cool manipulations with that user object. Hey, Misha, look at all that resolution. That's true. It's true, Misha. Okay, so this is going to be level. Okay, if I'm going to do this, then let's go 24 plus 6, 12, right? And then here we can go 40 plus 12. Nope, that's not nearly good enough. Something is wrong. All right. Okay, so here's where we're clearing stuff. The question is, should I get the score? Where's it cleared? Yeah, let's do it just here. So I don't know, where's that wiki again? So it's like one line is 40, 80, 120, and 400. So it's like score. Oh. It's weird. Oh, no. 40, 100, 300, 100. There's a formula. So it's one line is 40. Okay. Okay, so if hashtag cleared equals 1, and else if hashtag cleared equals 2, and this is the formula. Well, actually, okay, let's go local base score base equals 0, and then score base equals 40. I don't know. I'm so used to Pico 8. I don't know. Should I? That's probably better to read with the spaces in between there, right? I have to learn how to code normally. It's so funny. This is pretty figured. All right, so 40, 100 for 2, 300 for 3, and then 1,200 for 4, and then score plus equal score base multiplied with level plus 1. Let's just start at level 1. I don't know. It doesn't seem like we need a perfect reproduction or reproduction. It seems like it makes sense to start at level 1 and then at 0. I'll tell you what, the code that people coming from Pico 8 looks atrocious, my bro. One step. That's a good one. You see, we're coding so close to the metal. It's imaginary metal, okay. Fantasy metal. It's vibranium. We're coding close to unobtainium. Yes, we got it. Shrinkotron. So how does the level work? Tetris the Absolute Grandmaster. Wait, Tetris the Absolute the Grandmaster is just such a funny name. Wait, it had a lot more levels. That's so weird. Normal behaves similar to master mode in gravity and speed tyrings, but stops at level 300. Levels 200 and 200, an item block is given to the player. Okay, whatever. But how do you progress? Okay, that has a way. Jesus, that has a Byzantine. But it doesn't say how much lines or drops you need. Okay, let's see how NES, because NES Tetris is always like, it's always like just like a good baseline to work off, and then we can still make it more complicated. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, we have a huge list of delays between the individual advances, but total lines. Lines before level increases. That's okay. So Tetris works off lines. You need to make 10 lines and then you progress. The NES Tetris, and I think that's okay. That's okay. So, wait. There's 28 levels. Okay, total lines before level 29. Huh? Can you? I don't. How does that? So line before level increases, but then total lines before level 29. And why doesn't it say 280 here? What is the fooch? In Marathon called A-type, the player line clear, start level times 10 plus 10, or max. When the player line clear, or whatever comes first, the level advances by 1. After this, the level advances by 1 for every 10 lines. Start at level 5 and advance to okay. So let's just go. Okay, lines 0. Okay, everybody, we had a bit of a drop out here, but not much has happened. Don't worry. So, like, I guess like this is. Oh man. I mean, it looks cleaner with a space in between there. Oh god, it's gonna be so difficult. It's gonna be so difficult to unlearn the Pico 8. I have to resist the urge to fix everything. Okay. Yeah, so this is where we're adding stuff, and then lines plus equal cleared. All right, and then that's some crazy messic calculations for a block. Yeah, you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you so hard. So when then the player line clear, start level times 10 plus 10, or max 100. Okay, let's try this first, and then we're gonna figure this out. Okay, so this is like this, right? Start level. So if lines is greater than level times 10 plus 10, then level plus equal 1. And the problem here is that we're starting at level. Let's go level minus 1 here. Level plus equal 1. Okay, like this, right? Let's try this. So we need to clear 10. Well, that's not gonna work. Oh, we got 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's not working. Oh no, now it's worked. Huh, weird. Maybe I miscounted. Oh, or maybe it has to be lines equals, greater or equals. I think I need to draw the lines in there as well. So that's like 36, so it's like 96. Okay. That wasn't smart. Okay, we're level 2. Okay. So now we should be getting higher score as well. Okay. So I think it would be great if we had a preview of how many lines, you know, it's like, so it's not just like a flat line count, but actually telling you how many lines to go. Also, it has like, what is this? I don't know. This is the second formula. There's like 2 difference. Let's go. Like this. So at the beginning, we're gonna set it to next line count like this, right? Maybe you can provide a level. So at level 1, we want, okay, that's good, okay. And then let's draw this to the screen. Next lines, right? And for now, I will return and then where are we drawing stuff? By the way, Alt and up and down doesn't jump between functions. That's lame. Here, lines, dot dot. Is that backspace or normal? Is that backslash or normal slash? I don't even know. That's normal slash, right? Computers messed me up. Okay. See, this is good. I don't like how big this is this time around, so maybe we're gonna make it smaller. You mean read out peak into, yeah, it should work. I think the manual set peak also is a method. See, but I don't like how, I would love to have fonts. I know the fonts are possible, but there's like no tool to make fonts, right? I think we should make it big again, because it looks a little bit odd to be like the only one that's so small. Just so worried that at some point it's going to be outside of the box. Oh, there's a font being made. Font editor being made. Good. I know there's a font folder, right? Little font, yeah, but you cannot see it. There's Pico 8 font. I guess this is the, yeah, this is the Pico 8 font. This is the normal font, and there's a mono version as well. Makes sense. I would love to have something that is bigger than a normal font, a little, or like just like fatter, maybe a little bit. But okay. Or maybe, but nah, it's okay. Let me think about what I want to do next. Okay, next lines. So we need to figure out the next lines correctly. Like this. A leg injury, dang. Hopefully nothing too serious. As a survivor of a knee surgery, I have full sympathy. Okay. Do. Ah. Okay. But what is this? Do you have to... Are these numbers in this table, are these referring to... No, they can't be. They have to be referring to the... This is so weird. Total lines before 29. But why does it not change? That makes no sense! Start at level 5. Okay. In Marathon, when the player line clears, start level, or whatever comes first, level advances by 1. After this, level advances by 1 for every 10 lines. Because this table is okay, first of all, line before level increases, that refers to starting from, so it's not just 10 lines to get to the next level here. At the first level, you have to do 10 lines. The second level, you have to do 20 lines, like not including the lines you already did. So in total, you did 30 lines, right? Is that how I understand correctly? But also, what is this? What is this BS? Oh, because of the way line clear math works, lines after level 20 also behave weirdly. Okay, that's good. Thanks. Lines between level increases. What? Between level increases? Yeah, okay, yeah. It says before level increase, it should be between level increases. Maybe we should actually play Tetris. Let's play an NES Tetris. And that will clear up the confusion. Where is start? How do I start? Enter, okay. Oh, I cannot press up. Ah! Okay, I cleared one line. Oh my gosh, this will take some time. So this is level 0, and when we get to line number 10, we should get to level 1. It's kind of odd that it doesn't tell you how many lines to go. I think that's such an important feature. And why doesn't it show you statistics? What the heck? That's such a weird info to drop on you. Okay, yeah, you can clearly see that we're in a different level now. Okay, and now the question is like, but it still tells you the line number. So the question is like, do I have to reach 20 here, or do I have to reach 30? I didn't know that Tetris on the NES had that music. I completely forgot about it. I played it ages ago. Okay, almost there. 19. Aha. That's odd. So you only need 10. Every 10. But that's what happens at level 11. Oh, wait. Look. Here is 290. And then it turns into 280. This is such a confusing way to phrase it. What does that, wasn't that, why max 100 start level times 10 minus 50? Oh, I see. This stays. I'm sorry, the stream today I think is not working. I will try to fix this, and then I think we have to call it a day. Yeah, no, it's not you. It's me. Sorry, it's dropping like crazy. I don't think I can stream today. That's on my side. It's very spotty. Yeah. Oh wait. Start level. Okay, so this is the hard drop. I'm not going to do the hard drop when I press up. Instead of I'm just going to get lines plus 1. It's going to be a little debug. Yeah. 160. But okay. Level 22. Yeah. It's weird that we have here 100 in between there. It's such a weird system. What the heck, dude? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still at 100. So now every single line. At start level. Okay, that doesn't. All right, guys, I think I need to end the stream because it's like really not working. Also, I'm really confused by this stuff. I need to sit down and figure this out. Yeah, the internet, my internet is giving out on me. And I hate that when that happens. Really something I could not anticipate. But thank you so much for joining me in today. And thank you so much for helping out with the sound stuff. I might do another stream tomorrow. Maybe the streaming will go a little better tomorrow. I really want to figure this stuff out. Again, thank you so much for joining. Goodbye.